Hey, welcome back, Lighthouse Ministries. So today, I was led to come on, and I'm just going to, give you guys a couple of things that I have been going through personally. It's been a while since I've been on, but I pray that everybody's doing good. Pray that everybody is staying strong, fighting a good fight. But I noticed that, especially me, and you could testify to this too, possibly, that I've been dealing with a large spirit of stress, and it's an overwhelming spirit. See, one thing about us children of God, we know one thing about our Father, that He takes care of everything that we need. If you read Luke 12:22, it says, worrying about these things are for pagans, because He already knows everything that you need. He will give you everything that you need. So it's no need to worry about anything. But lately I've been seeing so much of myself just stressing and being irritated more often. And so I know that this is a demonic attack, and it's also a soul wound that I have from my childhood or my past. What I've been going through lately is a lot of stress because of situations or finances or issues that I'm currently having. And so if you're like me and you're going through that, one of the things that I want you to do is to start praying out the spirit behind your stress. Whatever it can be, whatever's causing this stress, to start praying it out. So I have to start rebuking the thoughts that comes to my mind, because out of nowhere you have a certain thought that will come up and say, hey, stress, hey, you're not going to get this bill paid, hey, you're not going to get this done. And so I start to realize that there's something that's speaking to my thoughts. These intrusive thoughts are not of my own. This is of the enemy. So I had to start rebuking these thoughts, telling these thoughts to get behind me, telling these thoughts to get away from me, casting out every thought or imagination that is coming against the word of Christ. So I had to start casting all this down. Now, while you're doing that, one day I'm sitting there and I am not really doing much. I am just relaxing. I'm in a decent mood. And out of nowhere, I start to feel stressed. I start to feel irritated, paranoid even a little bit. I could just feel it hovering over me. I started getting a deep headache. And I knew at that moment there was a spirit of stress that was coming into me. And so I had to get up, and you got to go into prayer. But first you got to figure out what's going on. What is giving him so much access in my life? Why do he have the access that he have right now? Why is it that he's able to attack me in this way? And so I started to check over my life, seeing what I'm doing wrong, seeing what I'm opening up doors to. And a lot of it was because I was weary in my weight, and it was unbelief. And a lot of unbelief systems were being built because I was so tired of waiting for the breakthrough that it opened up a door to just stress about the situation. Even though you know that God is going to come through for you and He's going to make a way for you, but still that stress will overpower you and you will start to feel like nothing. And so I've been learning this over the course of a couple of years with Christ, and He's been teaching me about my stress. It's a lot about the spirit behind it and why I stress so much. I know, speaking as a father and a husband, sometimes you have a lot on your plate. Just adulting is just rough sometimes, and it comes with a large amount of stress. And so if you don't constantly lay down your worries, lay down your issues, lay down your stress, lay down your fears to Him, then it will pile up and you think that you can take it on by yourself, and you can't. This is why He says, cast your burdens onto me. Give me your stress. Give me all of those things. Come to me and say, you know what, Lord, I'm irritated, I'm stressed, but I'm giving it to you. What does that look like? When you give it to Him, you no longer care about it anymore. You no longer worry about it anymore. If I give my phone to my wife, I no longer have the phone in my hand. She have it. So if I'm giving it to Him, that means that I'm no longer holding on to it. So what you need to do is to give it to Him and allow Him to hold your stress for you. And He will dismantle it and do away with it. And so if you're having this issue and the enemy is pushing this in your life, he's trying to push this irritation, he's pushing this stress, give it to Him. And what that look like is, like, for example, if you are dealing with the light company, right? Let's say light company is on your case every day. You don't know how you're going to pay this light bill. So you're checking your accounts every day, trying to figure out, how am I going to pay this light bill? Next thing you know, you start to realize, like, I'm constantly checking this account every day. And you giving it to God looks like you stop checking it. You just wait on God to give you the go ahead. You wait on God to give you the next step. But until you say, I surrender, I give it all to you, it's going to constantly build up. And eventually it's going to become so bad that you're not going to be able to give it to him, because it's going to get to a point where it's going to just start to bug you, like you want to do it yourself. And so what I'm saying in this season, if you're going through stress, take a moment and just release it to him, give it to him. Make sure that he knows that I am with you, make sure you know that he is with you. Make sure you know that he cares for you. Stress is a temporary thing. And don't try to go into addictions to handle your stress, because that's a whole nother situation. But he cares for you. He can do away with your stress. Just give it to him. Cast your burdens on him, and the enemy will flee. If he don't have somewhere to grab onto, he will leave you alone. So ask the Lord today to take it away, and I'm leaving it at your feet, Father, in Jesus' name. And he will do just that. But don't give it to him, then go back tomorrow and pick it up again. Give it to him, and then give it to him every single day. And every time that thought tries to come back, well, your bill's not paid, say, well, I gave it to Jesus. It's his problem now. Every time they try to come, well, your wife this or your husband this, say, I gave it to Jesus. It's his problem now. It's out of my hands. It's in his hands. So I pray that this word makes sense to y'all. I pray that this helps someone out here today that's going through a spirit of stress. But just know that you're not alone in this. We all are going through our own battles. All of us going through certain situations, but it's just important to remember that he can fix us. He created you. He can fix you. So just give it back to him today and allow him to deal with what you can't deal with.